Hey, what's up, Jonathan? How you doing, man? Okay, so doing a couple things today. Hey, what's up, Devin? How you doing, bro? What up, man? Doing some crazy stuff. So this is all the components for the server over here. I'm gonna loosen this up. There's my dog. And then this is the case and the power supply system. So let's get started with this one, I guess. Where's that Kamaji? Where's that dog? Alright, so this is an APC uninterruptible power supply. Basically, I'm doing this server for a client of mine. It's like a small business type deal. And finally got all of the pieces in. Let me go ahead and put her together today. Or at least get it started anyway. We'll see where we end up. Thing's heavy as shit. It's got a big old battery in it. Watch it. Alright, so what you up to, Devin? You still on your birthday vacation, or are you back home now? By the way, let me know if like my voice is fading in and out or not, because I'm just got my microphone set up next to me and I'm kind of walking away from it back and forth. Actually, my microphone's in the shot now. How about that? Back, but still on vacation. That's what's up. It's awesome that your company let you do that. So, halt, stop, connect battery. Okay. So I guess whenever it's in packaging and stuff, they don't have the battery connected immediately. Am I tripping? Guess that's right. Does not feel good though. First time I've ever had paid vacation. Let me tell you, it's pretty nice, that paid vacation. Sounds like you're got a pretty good company over there. Okay. Man, I really need to get this air conditioning settled in this garage. Is so freaking hot right now. Like, it's not even... There we go. It's not even really, like, spring yet. There we go. And we're hitting, I think 80 degrees today. $45 degrees? Kidding me. Alright, so uninterruptible power supply. This will help out. Hold on. There we go. Woo! There we go. So, did I just, what happened? Huh. Whoops. There we go. We still going? Cool beans, okay. Yeah, I guess I was moving some stuff off of a power strip over there so I could get this thing charging. And I unplugged a monitor, which kind of goofed up a bunch of stuff. What are you doing, dog? But if everything works right, I don't know if you can see that from there. There we go. Zero events, 180 minutes of backup on battery, 115 volts online. Cool. So let me put this on the ground. And grab our next thing here. All right. And this is actually probably too big for the frame. There we go. So this is a Thermaltake Core V21 ITX case. And it's opened already? Huh. Okay. Well, let's pull her out and see what happens, I guess. Hey, what's up, Professor? I'm just putting together a server for a client of mine. We'll put this over here, I guess. So check that out. So we got magnetic dust filters, clear plant panel on the side, another filter over here. Has size for a, I think I grabbed a 120 or 140 millimeter fan for the exhaust back here. It should fit a standard ATX power supply. And the cool thing about this is that you can actually, so this is actually why this is taped on is because this is actually a magnet too. Because what you can do is you can actually take out the panels on this thing and rotate the chassis like 90 degrees. So they have this magnetic front on here, so you can have it match whatever orientation you have it set up for. So that'll be pretty cool. I haven't decided. So the client is like putting their server out kind of in a walkway kind of thing. What I might do is flip this to the other side, the glass panel, so that it's facing this way, and then pulling air in from the walkway where they're going. And this thing's kind of cool too because it comes with a 200 millimeter fan in the front. Man, these fucking thumb screws are way more than thumb tight. I'll have to mess with that later. But it looks like it should be pretty cool. Keep the glass on there for now. So what you can do, you can have this either, you can set the motherboard horizontally like this, or you can rotate the system so that it's sitting vertical, and then just move the panels around as you wish. Okay, so let's move some of this around. I will say these magnets are a little bit more flimsy than I thought they were going to be. Not flimsy, but kind of weak. Man, it is seriously warm in here. So let's go ahead and open these. So this is going to be a server build, right? So this is, so with the server operating system I'm going to be using on this, I'm going to be using Unraid. So the way you can kind of do stuff with that, I'm going to use this WD Black 500 gigabyte NVMe SSD as a cache drive for the system. And what that's going to do is that's going to be basically where the Docker containers live, and virtual, and then put it to the to the storage array. So that is less wear and tear on the big hard drives that we'll be putting in this thing. Powering it, we've got a Ryzen 7 5700G. So it's going to be pretty overkill in most cases, but this is actually like super fucking cheap. Oh, you can't see it. There you go. Super cheap. I got this for like $290 on Amazon or something like that. It's 8 core. Let's see if we can pull it up here. So it's 8 core, 16 threads, 3.8 gigahertz base, and a 4.6 gigahertz boost. But it also comes with a built-in APU, or graphics processor. So you don't even need a graphics card, depending on what you're doing. To mount this SSD, I got a little PCIe SSD kind of mount kit with a heatsink on it, because the board that I chose actually doesn't have NVMe or anything. I guess let's actually pick the motherboard here. Computer stuffs, indeed. Where's Pancake, man? I'm sure that he'd be big into the computer stuff, huh? So for the motherboard, we're using an, see if you can see that well, ASRock server board here. Where's the model number? X470 D4U motherboard. Got the I/O plates, instructions, a single screw. Okay. Looks like a SATA. Yeah, SATA cable. There is the motherboard there. So this thing's actually pretty sick. It's got a IPMI built into it. So what that means is I can control the computer even if it's offline over the network. So, you know, you can use it for remote start, stop of the server. You can use it to update the BIOS. All kinds of crazy stuff like that. So we need this server board here because I want to be using this environment. The main thing that we need to worry about is stability. So this is 2 sticks, right? If they send me 1 stick. Huh. Okay, well that's a little awkward. So they sent me a single stick of 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, ECC RAM. I was under the impression that I bought 2 16 gigabyte sticks. Okay, well, might need to figure out something about that, but it should be enough to run. It's just not going to run as it's not going to be able to it's going to be leaving some Whew. Oh, did you really see the address? What's up, Tex? How you doing, man? Alright, so there's that stuff there. By the way, is the stream breaking up at all, or are we still looking pretty good? Oh, you didn't? I mean, it's completely possible. Let's get this. There we go. So, plug that into the motherboard, and then the way Unraid works is it actually just reads off of the flash drive, and the flash drive is like your key as well. It kind of registers it. So what it does is on boot, it'll read the operating system information off of this, and then load it into memory. So this is really only for key registration and initial startup. And then for like plugins and stuff like that and just odds and ends. It was for a bit? Okay. Well, I'm glad it's not now. Let's see. So 120 millimeter fan. That's going to go in the back here to exhaust, since we have a big 200 millimeter fan in the front for intake. So ideally that's going to be, we're not running a graphics card in this thing, so it's going to run a lot cooler to begin with. But it's going to be pulling the air from the front. I'm going to have the motherboard horizontal, lying flat on here, blow the cool air over the motherboard and CPU, and then exhaust out the back. Since that CPU and board and RAM and stuff is going to be the hottest component. And then for mass storage, so the client doesn't actually use too much data right now. So I'm putting in two 2 terabyte Western Digital NAS drives, NAS Red Plus. They're not going to actually get a combined 4 terabytes of storage. What it's going to be doing is one drive is going to be set up for parity, and then the other drive is going to be the actual storage. So in the event that the main hard drive fails, we can rebuild everything onto the new hard drive that we put in there, or additional hard drives or whatever. We can kind of scale it as we go. And then I think this is the last component here. I'm just bitching about the single sticker RAM that I got instead of 2. So powering this, we've got a Seasonic 650 watt 80 plus platinum power supply. So that's going to be good in terms of efficiency and everything like that. And then we just got 3 SATA drives. So we've only got 2 hard drives right now, but you know, we got it's like a 3-pack for $6 or something. So if we want to add an additional drive later on, we can do that. Madre, what are you doing? You see this dog over here? Let me see your belly. Kamaji, let me see your belly. Let me see your belly. Let me see your belly. Oh, my beautiful derpy dog. All right, so there's all that. Reorganize this a little bit here. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and crack open this case. I want to double check some stuff before we get started. Oh yeah, dude, Kamaji is such a slut for pets. It's unreal. Okay, I don't know what that was in there. I hope that's fine. Okay, so there's the panel I was talking about. There's Kamaji doing his thing again. I think it's glass, but it actually sounds like plastic. That's fine. And then... okay. So I don't know if you can see very well on the inside here. There's the big 200 millimeter fan up in the front. That's going to be doing most of the work, pulling in the air. And then we've got 3 drive trays here. I don't know if these are the 3.5. Yeah, these are the 3.5 inch drives. So that's where the storage drives are going to go. Power supply will be down here. Make sure I'm in frame. Motherboard will go here. Exhaust fan up here. So it's already kind of in the orientation that we want, which is good. I just need to make sure we got everything going here. And like I said, so it's got these 2 magnetic filters up here. I could, if we wanted to, put some more filters or more fans in here, and it can draw in from up top or the side over here. That'll help keep any dust coming in, but there's already a, there should be a filter on this front side too. How do you just pop off? Okay. There we go. So we've got a nice kind of cushiony filter in here too. This one is not easily removed and cleaned, so you'd have to get in here with some high pressure something to kind of blow it clean, but I think it should be fine. Here's that 200 millimeter fan I keep talking about. This thing is gigantic, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Does seem a little bit off axis. Rope toy in. Alright, so that should be fine there. Let me go ahead and get this put back on. Put this top down. Oh, and then there's a fan down below as well for the power supply. So the power supply is going to be pulling from down here, and you just lift that up and pull that, and you can clean that as well. So I'm pretty excited for this case here. So there's quite a bit that I can do to customize on this if I wanted to. If I can get these thumb screws off, Jesus. I think my pliers are over there. Okay. For real? Something tells me I might have been better off just leaving these on here, but I would prefer to have access to everything while I'm putting it together. There we go. So this is where you would put 2.5-inch drives if you had those. You know, you just your regular SSDs and whatnot. Now, I don't know if anybody watching right now actually knows offhand, but so the new AMD CPUs, they come with like a default fan and stuff. Do you know if it's RGB or if it's just you know, just a regular fan with no lights? There we go. So these are the little rails up here where you could, if you wanted to, put in, you know, like radiators and shit like that for water cooling. God, this is a really cool fucking case, actually. A def RGB. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Okay, so let me put these to the side for now. We got this kind of parted out. We'll put that back there. Let's take a look at this motherboard. Now the big kind of worry, I guess, is that these So Ryzen has always kind of allowed like backwards compatibility and stuff, right? With their new chips on older boards. The kind of questionable thing is if this motherboard BIOS is up to date. If it's not, I'll have to get like a older model board from AMD so I could update the BIOS and then kind of go from there. Wait, is this? It does have M.2 space. What the fuck? No shit. That's gotta be M.2, right? Am I tripping? Well, damn, Jackie. Son of a bitch, it actually does. Okay. So I guess I didn't really need to buy this thing. I guess I could still hijack the heatsink off of here. Which might be a good idea anyway. Okay, so I guess let's get at the thing. So what are you doing these days, Devin? You just chilling at home? When do you go back to work? Yeah. There's the processor. Actually, you know what? I'll put that there. Look at that. I'm going to clean off this thermal paste on here, I think. Because I've got some of my own that I would prefer to use. That's so cool. This is such a weird board, though. Okay, so it's going to go in like that. Well, I hope this thing works with the default heatsink. One thing they always tell you to do is to line up the little gold triangle. I don't even know if you can see that. There's a little gold triangle in the corner there. I want you to line it up on here. There we go. Is the stream kind of dipping again? Acting a fool and all that. Yeah, okay. That should work. Alright, guys. So I think I'm going to end it there because I need to do a bunch of tests and I need to focus on stuff. I don't want to break this or anything like that, but that was most of it. That was just the unboxing and stuff like that. And yeah. I'll probably I might do another stream whenever it's like powering on or whenever I got everything kind of